Yeah, it was a bit of a shocking race at the start. It all ended pretty early anyway, but I just wanted to push on and charge my way forward, and I did. But yeah, I kind of wasn't thinking enough and just got carried away and smashed the throttle and sent myself to the moon. And yeah, broke me femur when I had my crash, and then they come back around for another lap, and yeah, they got my tibia, so I had a compound fracture.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
So you're sitting in Portimao with that. Dad's over there with you?
Yeah, Dad came over a week before,
Yep.
so yeah, it was a bit of an experience for him, I guess, because he hasn't seen me. I went over with Steph in March,
Yep.
and he come over a week before that accident, so yeah, he got a
Oh, wow.
full
So you've been there
experience
in
of it.
5 months. He comes over the week before and then, yep.
Yeah, and basically spent almost a month in hospital with me, sleeping on a chair, so yeah, it wasn't pretty.
So tell me what happens like at that time. What are you, 14 at that point?
Yeah, I was
That point?
15 by then.
15?
Yeah.
Is there insurance as a racer? Like, what happens with that stuff?
You got to get insurance, so we have, I'm not sure, best doctors or something, but yeah, you need insurance.
Part of the series and that you have to...
Yeah, but just internationally.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we had insurance. Dorna helped a bit, as it was a bit, not pointing fingers, but a bit of their fault as well with the accident. So, anyway, moving on. Yeah, I had to have insurance, obviously. So, I had spent about 2 weeks in Portimao. I had my first surgery overnight, and because how my leg wasn't good, floating knee and stuff, and basically my leg's just flopping. They just put like rails in me to like stabilize the bones, make sure like the swelling goes down but like releases it, I guess.
Yeah.
And I had that on for about 2 weeks. And then I got privately transferred to Barcelona on a little plane.
Yeah.
And then I went for surgery with Dr. Genevera, and he put rods in my leg.
Wow. How'd you go after that? Like, how'd your mobility go? Like, that's a huge injury.
Yeah, it was at the time, and mentally it was tough. I really struggled a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was tough, really tough. To look back at it now, it's good to see how far I've come. At the time, I wasn't very happy, and mobility took a while. It took me about 2 months to recover, and the problem was my femur was healing fine, mainly because of the compound fracture in my tibia, which I'm sure if people see me, they see the big scar on my leg, looks like a shark attack. But
Jeez.
Yeah, it took a while, but it's been pretty good now.
Mate, the thing is too, I guess you're conscious, right? Because like you've had a leg injury.
Yeah.
But the rest of your body's pretty good, you know? So you're sitting there, you're very aware of everything else that's happening in the world. You're looking at, all the race results coming through. That'd be tough.
Yeah, it was tough, but at the time, in those, like, to get through it, I was telling myself I'm quitting. So I just was, like, trying to disconnect. Just, like, I was missing home a lot. I was missing my mum and sister, FaceTiming them a lot. It was good to, like, be able to speak to people that have been put through those type of injuries, because it was the first time I've had, like, a major injury.
Yep.
And, yeah, it took a bit out of me, but to speak to people about it, and like Brock Pearson, Bayless, Herfoss, because he did it a week before me.
Yep.
It helped me a lot to like push on. And then obviously I was telling myself I'm done, and then the day I got was allowed to leave hospital, I went and watched Jack, Billy and a couple of others at the kart track, and I was like, oh, I want to ride again.